Hello, dear investors. Welcome to Hong Kong stock charting. Okay, today is Monday, December the 3rd. I'm Maggie. In today's session, I'm gonna share three parts with you, as you can see in this screen. So the first one is the President Xi and Donald Trump beat stock markets, especially in Hang Seng Index. And the second one will tomorrow's Hang Seng Index pullback and some analysis of Hong Kong individual stocks analysis. So we can start with the. So this video is purely for study and discussion, and the stock mentioned here, okay, does not constitute buy-in or selling advice. Okay, and all the prospective buyers, okay, should understand the risks before investing and prospective, and consult a professional advisor to ensure these investment decisions. Okay, so any direct or indirect loss suffered by any person as a result of reliance on this video material or opinions are not responsible. Okay, start with the morning post of in my WhatsApp group. Okay, I sent around 9:30, okay, every day before the market open, but actually today is a little bit late. Apologize for that, but we try to send it on time. Okay, today in my morning post, I've been reminded what you can see here. Okay, so we can read it first, because there's still some of you haven't be added in this group. Okay, so we've been noted that Hang Seng Index opened substantially high with around 679 points in today's open. So we know it's actually being affected by the external environment. Okay, as you know, the good news, or can say as for the short-term trader, the President Xi and Donald Trump meeting after the G20 summit. And this news says the trade war between China and America only a temporary truce. So with more negotiations in the next 19 days, so which is diffuse the situation and let both sides have returns to calm thinking over the implication of the trade war. Okay, so as our teacher Demi have been mentioned in the Facebook, so short term is actually a good thing, while there is still long term and a little bit tough, okay, in the long run. Sorry. So I've been also reminded that the investors should not blindly chase high, okay, because they say they see the market open very high with hundreds points high, so they dump in the market, right? So actually we should take advantage of the correction chance in this recent uptrend, and we need to pay close attention to 26,933 points. Okay, we can check where is this price, okay, 26,000. So this is the Hang Seng Index. We can open the chart. Okay, so I've been joined this channel actually a long time ago. You can see it still worked for today. Okay, so actually the 26,923 is the high price of this big negative candle here. Okay, so if we put the mouse here, we can find the high price is 26,933. Okay, so this is a very important resistance, but today is breakout, right? So we know that we've reminded that if the price open above this price, the Hang Seng Index will accelerate the rise. but you need to be stable, stand above it. Okay, so we need to be noticed. We need to notice that if it will fall back, we can say it's kind of a false breakout, right? Okay, so this is the one we might reminded this morning. So actually, as a short-term trader or intraday trader, you must have been made a good profit, take a profit today, right? Okay, so you can also find the trend expert, which I've mentioned in my morning post for a few times. Okay, we can call out the trend expert is a special indicator of harmonious affair. You will find that the trend expert, the Dow candle is break out the main line. Let me see if we have full post to review this indicator for you. Okay, here we can know a little bit this one. Oh, sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna explain it to you. The small bars, it means the short-term trend. So if the small bar, we call it Dow candle. If it's uptrend, if it's red, it means that short-term uptrend, so you can hold your shares. But if it shows the green Dow candle, it means that short-term downtrend. So as a short-term trader, once the green bar turns to red bar, is a short-term entry point, while the red bar turns to green bar is a short-term sell point. So now you can see the Dow candle is still shows red, right? Especially including today, it means that you still can hold your shares, because we know that our investors worried that if tomorrow will be fall back, right? So actually, once the trend tells you the energy, the momentum of uptrend is still up, right? So you can hold it, because it continues the volume and the price, okay, and other elements in this indicator. Lot simple price, so it can shows the momentum, the inner, how to say, energy of this price. Okay, and then you can check the main line. Okay, the main line, there are two colors here. The green color means the medium long term downtrend, and the purple color means the medium long term tends to uptrend. So once the Dow candle break out the main line, with the main line is purple color, so actually it's your how to say, at least your wave trading, your wave trading chance here. So in the because we know many of you also invest the options or futures here, so actually you can trade like call, right, call up here, and make some, yeah, make big price in big profit in recent market. Okay, so this is the morning post. Okay, so if you still haven't added to my WhatsApp broadcast group, so actually you can send the pan to my WhatsApp 66752969 66752969. So I will add you to my morning post. Actually, in morning post, I will show the index, the Hang Seng index. Sometimes we'll also add the UAC index and some remind of our individual shares trading. Okay. So okay, I'll show you here. Okay, so let's move on to the next part about the individual shares. Actually, we can, in kind of this market, we can find some, how to say, strong shares which rise in ahead of their Hang Seng index. Okay, so for example, like this one. Okay, this is not kind of stock recommendation. Okay, I just show you what kind of the strong shares in the current market. 00274 actually is already been raise for some time. Okay, I'm gonna show you here. The first one you can easily find, right? The main line is purple color, and already all the bars are stand above the main line here. And then the second part of individual shares, which is check the multicolor dragon, which is also a special indicator in this Harmony software. Okay, you can check here. So we can find that first, for short-term trader, you can find the red columns here, red bar. So it means you have chance to buy, right? Every time when the green color turns to the red color, so it's your short-term correction. We can say fallback chance to enter in the market. Okay, as a long-term trader, actually, you can check the multicolor dragon here. The red chips is the profitable chips, which means the institution funds. It's already above the 50% here. Okay, 50% here. It means the bankers, the institution funds have been control these shares. So we can hold from this day, because when the bar break out the main line, or when the green color turns to purple color, the main line is your long-term entry point. You can buy here, and till now you still can hold. Even here it turns green, turns from purple to green, but you can find the institution funds is still above like 50, like 35% can hold there. If you're afraid, of course you can sell and then buy it again. Okay, but now we can see very clearly that they are bankers. The institution funds is sufficient here. Okay, and I just share the pattern here, because you can see the price of these shares actually is very cheap, like 0.027. Okay, very cheap. And I haven't checked the fundamental information of these shares. Okay, but this is not because this is not the point. It's not the point you can pay attention to. Okay, you need to find this pattern. Okay, and then to check if your shares have the similar pattern of this share. The first one, enough profitable chips in your shares, above 50% is better. 25%, above 25%, also no problem. Okay. This is the first one. The second one is 02238. Okay, this share actually not rise as the previous one, right? But you can find some wave chance here, right? Because you can see the main line goes a little bit flat with institution funds come inside. It means that you already finished the downtrend, and we can say that the institution funds, they are preparing to make the chips, okay, in the bottom area. But before it break out, you cannot full up your position. You can just use maybe 1/3 position or half position of your funds to trade in wave. Okay, so every time when the green turns to red is your buy point, and then when the red turns to green it's a sell point. So we can calculate how many percent you can make. For example, from this one, you buy here and then you sell here. So we can check 14 days. Okay, 14 days you can make 16.6. Okay, in current market. Okay, this is Hong Kong shares. Okay, like two more weeks, right? Around 3 weeks, you make 16%. For example, this one. Okay, this one. You buy here and you sell here. It's 9 days. Okay, 9 days, like 2 weeks. You make profits around 10%, 10.65%. Of course, you can also put, right? You can put it. Some investors, they choose the opposite direction. Okay, you can buy here and you can sell here. The indicator also worked here. Okay, 14 days you make 13%. Okay, this is the opposite position, opposite direction. Okay, it means that you can actually, if you're not only do the stocks, actually this method or this indicator can also work for you, so you don't need to worry about this. Okay, this is the individual shares pack. I just share this tool, and if you want to analyze your shares, you can also WhatsApp me. Okay, I will send back to you once I got time. And now you can send. And at this time, I'm gonna share you a very good video here. It's about the very important course in 8th of this month. Okay. Okay, these videos will be lectured by Master Demi in this month. Okay, this Saturday. Okay, so if you wanna watch, okay, you can reserve. Okay, because this video will not be opened, and you can send. Let me check. 1208 to my WhatsApp, okay, to get this December video. But actually this video, how to say, okay, if you want to know the details, you WhatsApp me. Okay, I will send you the details of this video. So that's almost all for today. So actually, if you still got any problems, you can leave message below my video, below my page, and hope everything. Okay, I hope you happy every day with big profit. Okay, with big profit in your investment. Thank you. Bye bye.